Returning from her treasure hunt, this woman didn't realize that an alien had implanted an egg in her chest, which gave birth to a xenomorph. In the cold depths of space, a Weyland-Yutani probe silently drifts by the wreckage of the USCS Nostromo. Its sensors twitch to life as it detects an organic object hidden in the debris. As it draws the object inside, the probe's instruments reveal something more ominous, a hint of a dormant xenomorph form lying within. On the distant mining colony of Jackson Star, a young woman named Rain Carradine toils in the gritty mines alongside her adoptive brother Andy, a damaged synthetic reprogrammed by her father to protect her. Rain dreams of leaving this dusty rock behind for a new beginning on Avaga 3. But her hopes are dashed when the Weyland-Yutani overseer doubles her work contract without warning. An altercation between Andy and a group of local punks cuts off any chance of Rain fighting back. Wow, starting with a nod to the classic Nostromo already gets me hyped. And poor Rain, stuck in that dead-end mining colony with dreams of escape that get crushed by a shady corporate overseer. Plus, an adoptive synthetic brother named Andy. This already feels like we're setting up for some classic Weyland-Yutani betrayal.
They died 3 cycles ago.
Unexpectedly, Rain receives a message from her ex-boyfriend Tyler, who urges her to meet at the crew hauler, the Corbelin 4. There she encounters Tyler's small band of companions, his sister Kay, their cousin Bjorn, and the pilot Navarro. Tyler reveals that a derelict Weyland-Yutani space station, named Renaissance, is hurtling toward Jackson Star and will soon collide with its rings. The station holds cryostasis chambers that could be their ticket off-world. He needs Andy to bypass the station's computer, MUTHUR 9000, to access them.
He's not your brother though, and that's all he is, Rain, so that's why he comes.
Oh great, the ex-boyfriend shows up with a sketchy plan and an even sketchier crew. Of course, there's a space station about to crash into the planet, and it's loaded with Weyland-Yutani tech. Nothing says bad idea like a mission involving MUTHUR 9000. This is bound to go sideways. Despite her distrust of Tyler and Bjorn's open disdain for synthetics, Rain agrees to the plan when Tyler promises her passage to Avaga III. With Andy's reluctant approval, they set off to the Renaissance, which splits into 2 sections, Romulus and Remus, named after the legendary founders of Rome. As they venture into Romulus, the team battles intermittent gravity, purges, and finds the cryochambers. Yet there's not enough cryo fuel to sustain their journey. Tyler jettisons the chambers for Navarro to retrieve, while they search deeper for the remaining fuel. Romulus and Remus? Nice touch, but we all know how that story ends, with betrayal. And speaking of betrayal, Tyler's move to jettison the cryochambers while they search for fuel feels like the kind of decision that's going to come back and bite them later. This group just can't catch a break. Back on the Corbelin, Kay's sudden illness and confession of her pregnancy deepen the stakes, while Navarro confides in Rain about the tragedy that fuels Bjorn's hatred of synthetics. Meanwhile, aboard Romulus, Tyler, Andy, and Bjorn find themselves trapped in a lockdown sequence in the science module. Unbeknownst to them, cryo-preserved facehuggers in the lab begin to awaken. Rain and Navarro join the rescue, just as the first facehugger breaks free and attacks. Hold up, Kay's pregnant, and they're stuck on a doomed station? And to top it off, facehuggers are waking up? This just went from bad to worse in a heartbeat. Talk about tension. These guys are basically walking into a nightmare, and they don't even know the half of it yet. In a frantic escape, a facehugger latches onto Navarro, and in desperation, they seek the help of Science Officer Rook, a synthetic survivor who reveals that the Renaissance was once the site of a failed xenomorph containment effort. Rook explains that Weyland-Yutani's ultimate goal was to harness the xenomorph's regenerative abilities to develop a compound they call Prometheus's Fire, designed to enhance human adaptability. But as Rain and the others press on, they realize that this scientific pursuit has only brought them closer to disaster. Of course, Weyland-Yutani was messing with xenomorphs trying to play God. Prometheus's Fire? Yeah, because nothing could possibly go wrong with trying to harness alien DNA to boost humanity. Rook, the synthetic, is probably the only one who really gets how screwed they are right now. The Corballan spirals into chaos as Navarro succumbs to a horrific fate, and the newborn xenomorph begins to wreak havoc on the crew. As Rain, Andy, and the others are cornered by the emerging creatures, they face impossible choices. Andy's programming forces him to prioritize Weyland-Yutani's goals above their survival, pushing him to make morally questionable decisions in the name of corporate interest. Oh man, Navarro didn't stand a chance, did he? And now we've got xenomorphs running loose. Classic Andy, though, being forced by his programming to put corporate goals over saving lives. Weyland-Yutani really knows how to mess things up for everyone, don't they?
What are you doing? I need you to open that door right now, okay?
Rain's fight becomes more desperate as she faces betrayal, the deadly tactics of the xenomorphs, and the instability of the crumbling station. She devises a plan to disable the station's gravity, allowing her to battle the creatures without risking the ship's destruction. With each victory against the xenomorphs, the stakes rise higher, and the time left before the Renaissance is obliterated dwindles rapidly. Rain's really pulling out all the stops here. No gravity battle against xenomorphs? That's some next-level strategy. She's definitely not messing around anymore. And honestly, it's about time someone took the fight to these creatures with a plan that's not just run and scream. In a final showdown, Rain discovers that Kay's accelerated pregnancy, caused by the Prometheus compound, has birthed a terrifying new life form, the offspring, a grotesque hybrid of engineer and xenomorph traits. Rain engages in a deadly game of cat and mouse with the creature aboard the Corballan, using her wits and the environment to outmaneuver it. In a climactic move, she sacrifices the cargo bay, sending the offspring spiraling into the planetary rings. Whoa, Kay's baby is a hybrid of engineer and xenomorph? That's straight up nightmare fuel. Rain going head-to-head with this abomination is exactly the kind of high-stakes showdown I was hoping for. Sacrificing the cargo bay to take it out? That's the ultimate boss move. Exhausted but determined, Rain prepares for the long journey to Ivaga, sealing Andy in a cryopod with a promise to rebuild him. As she slips into her own pod, she records a hopeful message for the future, not knowing what new nightmares might await on the distant world. As the Corballan drifts through the dark, Rain's last words echo through the void, a testament to humanity's resilience in the face of an unending cosmic horror.
Signing off.
And that wraps up our recap of Alien Romulus. This film brought the tension and horror we love from the Alien series, with a fresh twist that kept us on the edge of our seats. What did you all think of the new direction they took with the story? Did it live up to your expectations or even surpass them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if there's a movie you'd like me to recap next, drop your suggestions. And don't forget, you can find links to other movie recaps right here. Make sure to check those out if you want more awesome movie breakdowns. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on any of our other exciting videos. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay safe and stay awesome.